Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. I am waiting for my ride and we're going to Mannheim. Today I was there during the live auction and I purchased a 2010 Volkswagen Touareg for $11,000. Well, a little over $11,000. Now, $11,000 for a Touareg is actually quite a bit of money, but this is a diesel Touareg. So it's not quite a bit of money. This thing books for around 14 and a half. So I am like 11.3 in it. I looked at it yesterday. I drove it. I drove fine. It shifted good. There was no faults on it. Everything works. And the only thing I noticed that it will need is an engine detail. And I'll probably try to do that myself. But aside from that, it should be ready to go. So this should be a really quick flip, I hope, if I could get a buyer for it quick enough. And essentially that's the goal. And I've been thinking about going more into diesel vehicles. They are so difficult to find. And I don't mean diesel trucks, I mean diesel SUVs, sedans, and so on and so forth. I would want to get into diesel trucks, but that's a higher dollar amount to spend. But eventually, just because every single diesel vehicle that I've had, I found buyers for them rather quickly. I made really good money on them. And with gas prices the way that they are, a diesel vehicle is very, very attractive to a lot of buyers. So welcome to the channel if you are new. If you are not, please consider subscribing. Let's get started. Let's go to Mannheim and get this Volkswagen Touareg. Here we go. I looked at a bunch of cars here. There's actually 3 Shelbys. Really nice examples. One, a friend was the highest bidder on. So we'll see if he'll get it. This Corvette was very nice. It did not sell. I'll try it next week. It's super low miles, 34,000. Look at that, red over red. Manual transmission. And I would want to buy it and sell it on Bring a Trailer, because honestly this condition is like showroom quality. I mean, look at it. There's no fading, no scratches, no blemishes. Beautiful example. So here's the Shelby that my friend was the highest bidder on. I guess acquaintance. And then look at these, all 3 of them, beautiful lineup. Shelby, Civic Type R. This one I drove. Rear tires are nearly bald. I could not get traction, but wonderful car. So those are very special and unique, but clearly I did not buy any of them. We're looking for a black Touareg. There it is. Hiding right behind this minivan. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to rush along. I got a whole bunch of stuff to do. S is for sold. I am the buyer. I will show you guys the details of the car once we get to the lot, because I forgot my driver's license, so I'm gonna need my wife to pull this thing out. Like I said, I have other stuff that I need to take care of and do. Man, I don't remember this sagging like that yesterday when I drove it. That's really annoying, especially the way I sit. It takes up a lot of my visibility. Okay, well, either I'll have to, I don't know, tape it up or do something. All right, as the wife, oh, kids are messing with the car. As the wife is pulling out the Touareg, I'm gonna sit with the kids. Here they are, all of them. What did you guys do?
Can I try honking with this?
No.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
There is the Touareg. Kind of looks smallish. But let's take a look around. So we have parking sensors. I know we have power and heated mirrors, slightly tinted windows, parking sensors in the back. I don't think we have a backup camera. I do believe that this is power, although I just got out, so it will be closed. I should probably do this. And then we're gonna open it up. So it's a black over black, or like a dark gray. Nice size trunk. We have our run flat tire right there. So we could close that up. Tires are in decent shape. Yeah, I can't say this is black, like really dark gray. But interior has been cleaned up and detailed, which, you know, makes it a lot easier on my life. Is this a power seat or no? No, it is not a power seat, which is kind of surprising. The driver's seat is power though. We have an aftermarket stereo unit. Yeah, I didn't notice any issues with it mechanically. Seems like it runs great. So this is what I'm talking about. It's a little bit dirty. That's not been cleaned up, so I'll need to clean that up. But as you guys can hear, sounds like a diesel. Sounds great. I don't see any you know, oil leaks around gaskets or whatnot. Do have a little bit of fading paint, clear coat or whatnot, but for what it is, I think it's fantastic. And like I said, diesels are in high demand, so I don't think I'll have a hard time selling this thing. The question is always, I always say every car will sell. The question is when and for how much, meaning how long is it going to take and at what price. But every single car will sell no matter what. Everything will sell. I will maybe do an oil change on it because I like to do oil changes on a diesel. I will pull the Carfax for it if there's no record of recent oil change done to it, then I will do an oil change. And the other thing is I'm gonna order new hood struts for it. Aside from that, I mean, it's ready to go. It runs good. I didn't notice any issues. I will take it home today and continue driving it just to double, triple, make sure that there's no surprises or whatnot. But honestly, this thing should be listed for sale tomorrow. Once I get the engine bay cleaned up, it's a nice little rig.
2 weeks later.
Alrighty guys, it has been about 2 weeks. I am leaving Unitas Credit Union because I just signed, well, not signed, it wasn't me. I basically had customers come out. They liked the vehicle, they were pre-approved through their credit union, and we just closed the deal on the Volkswagen Touareg, and I sold it for $14,000. So that makes my rough profit roughly $2,500, which I'm okay. I floored the vehicle. I think my fees were like $130. And honestly, I didn't have to really do anything to the Touareg. It had its oil change, it was detailed. It was literally like photograph and get it listed for sale. It's going to a good family. We kind of had to wait until I got the title, which surprisingly was sold on a title delay, but the title came in probably a week and a half afterwards. I did have a lot of interest in this car though. And this is kind of why I want to move into diesels, because especially with like low miles, they are very desirable, very sellable. And honestly, I really like them. I really enjoy driving the Touareg, but it's sold. Guys, and say goodbye to the Touareg. And thank you for watching. Really appreciate your support. If you're not a subscriber yet, please consider subscribing. There are a lot more vehicles to film, to present to you guys. I mean, there's just a whole bunch of stuff. So subscribe, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, make sure you drop a comment in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in another video.